Welcome, I'm Belle and I'm glad you found my channel. Hi all, so 2018 is nearly history. Time to finish my booklet for everything with wing. As you maybe remember, I have the back and the front, or vice versa, to cover up. So I'm gonna use the mixed media paper, and I decided I'm gonna stamp with embossing ink and adding 3 different colors of embossing powders to it, just to play around a little bit. And I'm gonna ink the pad and then add the paper to it. And it's a mixed media paper. It has a more smooth and a less smooth side, so I recommend to emboss on the smooth side or stamping on the smooth side. It catches more details than the rough side. Making sure that I have enough embossing ink, and then decide where I want to go. And I think I'm going to start in this corner here. And I want a really good impression. I want the ink to transfer really well. You can't see it, I know, neither can I. So just let's hope for the best. Now I'm gonna sprinkle the different colors. That's from Wow, the Mystic Waterfall. It is a white with turquoise glitter. Maybe there's also some turquoise in the powders, not sure. Whenever you have glitter in, just shake them first so that you have them spread it out a bit. And I'm only gonna add it in parts. Then I go with the copper. You can use any color you want. It's just, I'm feeling like these colors. For this mixture I have a container where I catch all those mixed up things, so don't throw them away. Let's heat emboss it. So, to make life a little bit easier, I'm gonna use tape. It's just quicker, but you could use certainly glue too, doesn't matter, or Mod Podge, whatever you have on hand. I have stacked my mini canvas temporarily on some wire, and I'm gonna leave it on the wire because I'm a little bit afraid that I'm gonna lose the order because I didn't put numbers in. So I take my first picture and add my cover, making sure that the direction is in the way I want it. Yep. Happened more than once to me that I did put the following, everything with wing upside down. So I will have a slideshow from all my images from all my pages over at my blog www.beargrop.com. There will be a link in the iCard in the upper right corner. I also want to add the year. And I'm also going to go around the edges as usual with some black. I just like the look of that. You have seen me done that many times during this weekly series. It just ties everything together. So I used the 4-ply waxed linen, and I measure a very generous, approximately 2 times length, full, and then again twice, and I need 2 of those for each whole one. As I said, it's going to be a slip stitch binding, which is very useful for loose leaf binding. So I have my 2 first pages ready here. That's obviously the front. You go from underneath through the hole, open up the loop, pull the 2 ends through. Do the same thing on the other side, from underneath, open up the loop, pull it through. Now we go to the next piece, and we go underneath again. Try to show how I do it. So here we have the hole. There's no more loop here, but there are still the 2 threads. Go between those 2 threads and pull tight. Depending on how much stuff you have in between, you can pull more or less tight. If we have heavy embellishment here, we need a little bit more space. I actually have to cut this frayed end. Go from the back side, come between those 2 threads and pull. I try not to twist the threads, which makes it, if you have a hard time to pulling it, you probably have twisted those 2 threads here. Can you see that? They are not twisted yet. Hold on a second. Those threads are not twisted. I'm gonna twist them on purpose next time so you see what I mean. I'm gonna grab my next page here. It's like here, I have it just right here. Make sure that I have it in the right orientation. Also, I try to do it properly. So let's try here. Going from the back into this page, and the threads are coming like that now. See? And I'm gonna twist it now. If that happens, you have a hard time to pull it tightly. So I don't like that. I want the thread untwisted. So I'm gonna reopen it. Make sure that your threads are parallel and not twisted. I want them like this, not like this. See? Okay, let's go on. I don't gonna make you watch me doing the whole thing. I'm gonna repeat 2-3 times. It's actually an easy once you get the hang on it. It's not that complicated. It's just, it takes a little bit of time. Okay, do it on this side. And by the way, I wouldn't recommend doing first one side and then the other side. It's much easier if you do it right together. Again, watching that I don't twist it. Not like this, but like this. Coming from the back. Because it's waxed linen, you can kind of stick them together just with the warmth of your hand. So making sure it's not twisted that way. Okay. The hard part here for me is to make sure that you can see it. It's not really complicated. Usually I work close to my body to do this, but then you wouldn't see a thing. Okay, and just to show you, you can easily open them up, no matter how many pages you add. So I'm gonna go for a while in fast forward and then I'm gonna skip quite a bunch until I come to the end. So here we are with our everything with wing. Of course, it doesn't stay closed like an ordinary book because I have added quite a bit of dimensional pieces, so it has to fan out. And here you can either leave it as it is and cut it short, or you can add some little dangles. And I think I'm gonna leave the one down here rather short. or bind it up here. I'm gonna leave it short. I'm gonna grab some beads for just for fun. I have a box of single beads. Maybe I can find something here. Or maybe this tassel. Oh yes, I like that idea. That's one of my wire fabric beads I made at one point. I think I do it like that. And because it's a 4-ply, I like to fray those ends. I'm gonna zoom you in, otherwise you're not gonna see a thing. So it's a single now. I simply twist it and make little fringes out of it. Just because I can.